Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to 30 to Life. I know it's been a minute. A lot of y'all been hitting me up. Hey, Ron, what's up with the content? Where you been at? I've been, just hanging with the family, taking care of business, working on a few projects. You guys will be hearing about them soon. But I thought I'd hop on here real quick and tell you a story about the time I was locked up in California Youth Authority during Christmas. It's just one of those stories that sticks with me, and one of those memories that, I don't like to revisit. But I think it was 1994, 1995. I was in California Youth Authority, Dewitt Nelson in Stockton, California. And it was Christmas. And I was sitting in the day room and I was selling lines of crystal. And, for I think I was selling lines of crystal for like $20 on Christmas Day. I was hella bad. I ain't gonna lie. One of my homies sent me a package and, it had hella tobacco in it and shit and even some alcohol. So I was doing good for the holidays. Usually on the holidays, my family don't come visit me. So, I'm just hanging out and sometimes I like to party or whatever, just like anybody else. We do the same thing in there like y'all do on the streets. So I'm sitting in the day room and I'm selling these lines. And this one cat who's my homie, he sits down with me and he's like, "Hey, Ron, let me get a bump." So I cut him off a piece right there in the day room, you know what I'm saying? And he says, "Hey, let me buy you one too, homie. It's Christmas." You know what I'm saying? Let's party together. And so I was like, man, I wasn't doing shit, I was just sitting here locked up. And so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I broke off a piece and we both did a line together. Well, not too long after that, I hear my name called over the PA system. And they say I got a visit. I wasn't expecting no visit. Normally I don't get them. So I'm over here high as fuck. And so I get dressed real quick, and I head out to my visit. And it's my family. It's my mom, my dad, and both of my sisters. And at this time, as y'all know, my little sister, she had cancer. And so she's in a wheelchair. She got her jacket on her blanket on her lap and shit, and her little hat on her head because, she ain't got no more hair because of the chemotherapy and shit. And so it's my whole family, and they come in and, they're happy to see me. And at this time, your family was allowed to bring in food, even home cooked food. And so my mom had made some food for us. She made a lot of food. And brought that in as well. And so we went and got a table. It was crowded as hell in there. Everybody's out there with their families, hanging out, smiling, having a good time. And I'm sitting there with my family and I'm acting like a fucking weirdo. I'm not eating. I'm not talking, as much. Looking around, I'm fidgety, you know what I'm saying? And and my poor sister, she's sitting there, she's trying to visit with me. Her going through chemotherapy and all, it's not too easy for her to get out of the house or, get away and come make the drive up with my family to come see me. And so, we're sitting in this visiting room and I'm looking stupid as fuck, just high out my mind. And I'm not having a good visit. And my mom made all this food and I'm not eating anything. And they were expecting me to eat, I guess. My mom, you know how mom's is. She makes you that good meal, and everything. And yeah, and I was just out there just looking like a straight lame, you know what I'm saying? And the cool part about it is I don't really do shit like that. Just get high on that type of drug. My thing is weed, you know what I mean? And but it was Christmas. I didn't think I was gonna have no one up. And then now here I am, in a visit with my family, and I'm acting like a straight weirdo. And so, like I said, it was really crowded in there. And the visiting room was getting crowded as fuck. So as time goes by, they start kicking people to the outside patio to go visit. During this time, it's cold, so nobody wants to go out in the patio, but it's either you go out to the patio or your visit gets canceled. So, I was kind of tripping because it didn't seem that long that we were sitting there, before they kicked us out to the outside. I got up and went and asked if we can stay in because my sister, she has cancer, and it's just too cold for her to be outside. They said, no, your name came up, so you go outside. So we gathered all our stuff up and we went outside to the patio. We stood around for a little bit. It was just freezing out there, you know what I'm saying? And my little sister, she just, she can't be out there in the cold, fighting this cancer and shit like that. And she was freezing. And my family, they just kind of looked miserable. They're probably wondering what the fuck is wrong with me. Why am I acting weird or whatever? Well, now they know if they watch this video. And so because my sister wasn't feeling too good, we ended up having to cancel the visit a little early, a little bit short. And then my little, so we said our goodbyes, and that was the last time I saw my sister alive. That's, one of the most terrible memories I have of being locked up. Y'all know what it is. Stay the fuck out of trouble.